Hi everyone, I'm Anne from the Faith and Art Shop, and Shane is working the camera for us today. And just want to say, hi and early Merry Christmas to all of you. Today we're going to be talking about some holiday and Christmas scrapbook pages and some products that we have to make your scrapbooks pretty fun and festive. And we'll also go over a couple of other things I've got for you too. So we have some papers from Illustrated Faith. We actually have two collections that you can use for Christmas. There's the original Christmas collection, and that we sell papers by the sheet, but we also sell them in the kit too. Like this collection kit has a few papers that aren't available on their own anymore, so you can only get them through the kit. But each page has a double-sided. Each paper is double-sided, so you get two sheets of double-sided paper. But like this page here is a 3x4s page. Sorry. So you can cut those up and make little mini albums with that, or add them to greeting cards, things like that. And then this borders paper is really cool too. You can make little Christmas chains with that if you wanted to. But like I said, those are only available in this kit, which is $15.99. I forget, $15.99, but you're going to get 25% off this week. We've got a coupon code that's MERRY, MERRY 25, and you'll get 25% off all papers, art supplies, and craft supplies on the shop. So you'll be able to find that. The other thing that's included in this kit is a 12x12 sticker sheet like this. It's a little bit hard to see at first, but it has a set of alphabet letters there. So we've told you about those before, and forgive my manicure. I've got, as my daughter would say, ratchet nails right now because I have not had a chance to go get them done nicely. So we're all working on it best we can, right? So anyhow, the other set is called the Advent set, and that's a really pretty collection and a lot of fun. It's like a Christmas countdown set. So there are a lot of little gold details in the papers and also in the embellishments that you can get with this collection. So they're pretty fun though. The washi tape is really cool. It's just a Christmas countdown washi tape. So it goes 1 through 25 all over. It's just really fun. And then this is an example of some of it's kind of nice that it's dark this evening because then you can see a little bit of the gold reflection in that paper. This is called Adorned, and this is available by the sheet, and that's the reverse side. So it's kind of pretty. So in this Advent collection, there's also a little set of die cuts, and so those you can use. These are kind of originally designed for Bible journaling, and our shop is Faith and Art Shop, so you're going to see that there's a lot of like religious elements to these things, which is nice if you want a religious themed project. But if you're not particularly a religious person, you can still use a lot of these products any way you want. This paper's pretty cute. This is from the Advent collection too. So this has teacups and coffee and cocoa. Sorry, there's somebody outside making weird noises. And then that has cute green on the back. And one thing that the Christmas collection has that the Advent collection doesn't have is this. These are called clear cuts. So this is just a series of little like clear, but printed on clear plastic. Is that two sheets together? I can't tell. Seems like it. Yeah, embellishment. So you can see that if you put this on scrapbook page, you would be able to like lift it up and still see. You can add to this. You can put stickers on it and things like that. But they're like little design elements too that you could certainly layer on top of each other. But you can cut these little bits up and use a tape runner to put them all down. And then the Advent collection I told you has this washi tape. But the Christmas collection has washi stickers. So they have the same texture as a washi tape, but they're only like 6 inches long. So one set will have a lot of different patterns, which is cute. And then, yeah, so it's kind of like 2 sets in one package. And there's also a set of gift tags with ribbons. So you can make your own little fun gift tags, stamp on the back. And then there are stamp sets for both collections. So this one is the one we talk about kind of all the time because it's so cute. And then the other one, oh, I was just playing with the other one. So the Advent one, let me flip this over so you can see the designs. You can see has some really cute, a little more modern. So if you like to use like pinks and greens and teals, little like different shades of colors, this is a really fun collection. Then what I was thinking of, if you're interested, is if you ever wanted to do an Advent study and do like 25 days, kind of like a gratitude journal in November, but if you want to do something at Christmas time, you could make a little gratitude Advent journal too. And think of 25 things at Christmas time that you either love to do or you're thankful for, or you want to share with your family, or traditions that you have. So let me show you. First of all, one of the stamps from this collection is called Created to Love. Or Called to Love, sorry. So this year, this is a very good reminder. Called to Love. This would also make a really nice seal for your Christmas cards if you wanted to put that on your envelopes. So I thought about that one. And then Illustrated Faith also has a set of numbers. So you could do your countdown with those numbers. Because with number stamps, it's kind of nice, especially when you start getting to the 22s and things like that. Now, as I've mentioned before, I'm not really super great at stamping. It's just not a skill of mine. But, so like on the 24th, if you are grateful for love and being called to love, that would be a fun reminder. You can put down, you can make this, I should have backed up a little bit, sorry. This is a sketchbook that we sell in the shop, and it has a label on it which peels off. But you can use this as a mini album. It's only like $5.99, I think. So you could put pictures here. You could decorate, put tip-ins, washi tape, whatever you want to on there. And then I'm going to take these stamps off and change color. So I told you that this Advent collection has kind of a modern style to it. So one of the trees that's in the stamp set is really cute. But like I said, I'm kind of bad at this. But there. So it has some cool little crosses in the tree too. But if you just wanted something that's just a little more textural, you can get these little evergreen boughs and then just kind of put them around. The ink I'm using on this is a Distress Oxide. So it works okay on thicker papers. On Bible pages, it bleeds through just a little bit, so just make sure that you have a gesso or something like that. A little barrier between what you're doing and that. So let's just even that out a little bit. So see, you could just have a lot of fun. So you can do this on your scrapbook pages too. You just, if you want to have little border pages or little frames around your pictures, then you might be able to do a little more decorative design, some more decorative designs. Clean this off real quick because I made a bit of a mess. So anyhow, but one year I did some Bible journaling, and I had started this Bible as a gratitude journal. So I started it in November, and then I continued it through December. So I used a lot of these products in my Bible, but then I also used some paint. So like for instance, this day I just did some painting. And then you can make little tip-ins file tabs with that. And then this is a metallic watercolor, and you can still read the words of the Bible through that. But the metallic watercolor was what we were using to make some ornaments. So that is just really fun. If you want to have some art and craft supplies that are just delightful to work with, the watercolors are awesome in this collection. It's only $9.99, so it's a really nice price, and it will give you hours of enjoyment and really fun projects to work on. So there's that, but that's an aside. So the other things I wanted to show you were some, oh no, the Christmas tree. Poor Christmas tree. I ruined Christmas.
You made me snort.
That's it. I can't go on. Makeup. Poor tree. Dead. All right, what do you go?
Well, let's
Sparkling Christmas, okay. America.
Here we go.
Now that I'm off balance.
Let's go on a rescue mission.
Oh,
let's go get a rescue. Here we go. Let's put that back up. There we go. Nice.
The best.
All better.
See this box of Christmas cards? It works really well like that, too.
There we go. Okay, continue.
Anyway, so the other things I wanted to show you were some paint pens, which you have probably worked with before, but just in case you haven't, this is a gold calligraphy pen, and it is so much fun, especially on darker scrapbook paper. You can see I was playing with this earlier today, right? So I wrote Merry Christmas, and it shines even on this heavily patterned dark paper. But the trick is, if you ever want to know how people do like fancy calligraphy stuff without having to do calligraphy, it's all just a trick, okay? So with paint pens, you shake them side to side like this, and then you have to kind of press it down to get the ink flowing. This one's all primed and ready to go, so I don't have to do too much to it. But a brand new one, this tip will be white, and it's a process. You have to prime it a couple times before it works. So anyhow, let's say you wanted to write joy, okay, with capital J, which is always a little bit weird in cursive, okay? So that's fine. But the trick is when you're doing calligraphy is that you want to, anytime you would go down on your pen, which on joy, I think the J goes like that. You do like a double stroke or a wider stroke on any down movements, okay? So we did that and down here, okay? So that gives it, now you don't go thick on the way up, we just want it on the way down. So this O is that, okay? And then a little bit here, right? But we went up here, so you don't make it thick there. So then when you come to your Y, you go just double thick on that, thin, and then here, bring it across and go down, and then just catch that bottom and then color in the middle. Okay, so that's the little simple trick for doing some hand lettering. And I know people do cursive J's all kinds of different ways, so you do what you want. This is your scrapbook. You can do whatever you want to. So I started to write Merry Christmas down there. I wrote smile with this paint pen, but sometimes it's not thick enough, or you need to let it dry and then go back over it so that you have a nice thick line. And with the jelly roll pens that we have, the white ones usually write nicely and boldly, and they're good. So anyhow, I do not know if, because it doesn't really say on the package, if these are acid free or not. They smell a little fumy.
That explains everything.
That's it. I'm out. Smart Alec. Anyhow, they have it in, the paint pens come in gold, silver, and copper. So you really can have a silver and gold Christmas. And then they have different nib sizes too. So those will all be on our shop, and you'll get that 25% off on those too. So next, what was I going to tell you? Oh, if you wanted to do an Advent study and you didn't really feel comfortable using your Bible yet, you can use these are like scripture journals. So it has Bible verses on one side and then a blank page on the other. So you could do a study in either Matthew or Luke or Isaiah, some of the books that talk about the prophecies of Jesus and Christmas. But this is what you can do with one of those. So like I put a tip in there, I wrote some prayers, decorated it up. But the neat thing about, fun fact, about the book of Luke is that you can do a chapter a day as your Advent study. So you can do that. So yeah, that'll take you through the whole life of Jesus. I've had a lot of fun with these papers, just so you know. That's why there are holes all over them. This pattern is in the Advent collection, and these are little tags. So you could even cut these out and use them as your gift tags on presents and stuff. Or you can use tiny mini bags and make a little Advent calendar using these little shopping bags, which I don't think I have any in here right now. But, you could decorate one bag a day and make that your family's little Advent treat. And then, let's see what else. Oh, I do have all those white pens over there. Yeah, and I did mention these before, but just in case you missed that one. These are create your own Christmas cards. I had trouble with this box last time. There we go. So these have a ton of stickers. And by a ton, I mean 4 sheets. So anyhow, you can decorate the cards themselves or the envelopes with these, which is fun. And this is a nice project for kids. If you're teaching kids how to make Christmas cards for the first time, then they can color these. Probably best with markers or paints or crayons. I don't know that colored pencils will really show up because it's kind of a glossy cardstock. So they might, but you might need to play around with that a little bit. But they're nice, and they're $9.99 a box. And you get 12 cards in each box. Oh, and there's even a Christmas songs download. I've never noticed that on there. Well, that's nice. You can sing Christmas carols with your family. So anyhow, all these papers are available on the shop. And then these are 6x8 paper pads. So these are basically all the same papers as this, except in a nice small size that you can cut in half and work on, make them either back borders for your pictures or part of your card making process. So there's that. And what else? We've got all kinds of things. I almost forgot to tell you. We have mystery boxes right now this month. You can get $125 worth of craft and art supplies for $75. That's the big box. And then there's a mini box, just in case you're not sure if you're going to get a good deal or not. And that has $60 worth of art supplies and craft supplies for $35. So you don't really get an additional discount on those because it's a great discount. It's like using your Michaels or your Hobby Lobby discount coupon on everything instead of just one thing. So anyhow, it's a great deal. So when you go to the website, just look up mystery box and that'll be on there, and that'll be fun. And we have created to create starter kits. Those are on sale right now too. So if you want to give a gift of Bible journaling, you can do that using that. That has all kinds of stuff in it. Stamps and pens and washi tape and just about everything. So can you think of anything else, Sheen?
Do you have a coupon code or anything?
I do.
I think you said it once already.
It's Merry25. So MERRY 25. And our website is faithandartshop.com. So thank you very much for hanging out with us tonight, and Merry Christmas. We will see you soon. Bye.